Hello everyone, it's Mike from Downtown Comics, and we're here to go over all the new comics and covers releasing this Wednesday, January 28th, 2026. Yes, it is the end of January, and of course, man, all the companies decided to put out all their stuff this week. So it is a huge week. We better get going. Before we begin, downtowncomics.com is a place to go to check out all the new releases, and like, sharing, and subscribing would be super helpful and appreciated. All right, let's start with DC. Because they can, they're going to put out 4 Absolute books all in 1 week. Way to go, guys. Starting with Absolute Batman. This is the second part of our Batman Wonder Woman crossover. So, fans of Absolute Wonder Woman should probably try to pick that up. Then we have Absolute Flash is new. Followed by, actually, Absolute Wonder Woman being also new. And lastly, Absolute Martian Manhunter. So yes, 4 Absolute titles. And we continue with Green Lantern, who seems to be in his team-up phase, because we get The Flash guest starring in this one. It was Batman in the last one. Supergirl gets a one-shot, DC Supergirl Next Door. All right. We also get 2 Justice League books. Justice League Red. Pretty sure that's going to finish off this miniseries. And Justice League Unlimited still tying into the KO event. All right, and for our reprints this week, the Batman The Killing Joke. Yeah, I mean, technically this is probably the 24th printing of that particular book, but it's back in comic book size, which you don't see anymore. It's usually in an oversized hardcover, so pick it up while you get a chance. All right, also tying in Flash, number 29. And let's go down here. Superman, that's on 34. All right. And we have 2 Harley Quinn books, number 58 for the regular, and the Harley and Ivy miniseries, number 3. And then I guess our official KO type one-shot is KO The Kids Are All Fight Special. All right, so there you go. It's a one-shot, just like the Green Lantern one from last week. And wrapping up DC, we have a second print of, I think we're just on a second print. Yeah, second print of the DC Batman Deadpool. So if you didn't grab that one when it came out, it's now available as second print. And lastly, the latest issue of Detective Comics. All right, so there's DC, big week for them. Another big week for Marvel. We have The End, $20.99. That is on episode 2. The Punisher, the Red Band miniseries, I believe is, I don't know if it's going 5 or 4. This is issue 5, so I guess it's 5. I think this is the end of that one, because the ongoing is going to start, so. Amazing Spider-Man gets an annual, so that is here. The brand new Sorcerer Supreme. It's a nice cover there. All right, this is Infernal Hulk. This is episode 3, issue number 3. Been watching a lot of TV lately. All right, I don't know. I didn't know where to put this. Technically, it's Dynamic Forces, but this is a special cover. I don't know. Maybe it was a store exclusive or something. So this is of the Marvel Deadpool Batman. So I don't know. I put it in Marvel. All right, Marvel Zombies. That miniseries also trying to wrap itself up with a new one. And this is on number 5 as well. Miles Morales. It looks like we're back with another Ultimate Universe crossover. That's kind of cool. All right, Iron Man is back with his new title, so we'll see what direction this goes in. Can't wait for this. Looks like we got some spy stuff maybe going on. Lots of covers, shiny, 2 different shiny ones on this one. Yep. All right. Captain America, the Chip Zdarsky book. If you missed any of them, they're reprinting some of the issues. So issue number 2 gets a second print. Issue number 3 gets a third print. I'm sorry, issue 2 was a third print. Issue 1 is also a third print. And then issue 4 is a second print. So 1, 2, and 4 all back in print. Also back in print, if you missed Infernal Hulk 2, that's back with a second print. And Venom 252 is also back with a second print. Our patriotic 1776 miniseries continues. And for Marvel's reprint this week, it is the famous FF52 First Black Panther. This is back in print, and I don't know if they've had shiny before, but it is got a shiny one. And lastly, the Strange Tales miniseries is on number 4. I believe that's the final issue of that miniseries. There you go. So that's Marvel. All right, here we go over to the Independents. Okay, Dead Samurai. Survive, the Bad Idea miniseries. Final Boss is on issue number 3. That one's been super popular. This is way late. Drawing Blood, the Eastman miniseries, is finally getting back onto it with number 10. Creep Show, that's issue 5 of the current miniseries. Bug Wars, that Jason Aaron book, did very well, and this is a one-shot. So this is an oversized one-shot to add on. So if you got the regular series, make sure you pick that up. 2 G.I. Joe things. We've got a new one at number 18, and then we have a G.I. Joe reprint, the old school 49. All right. Lost Fantasy is new. King Kong is back and Escape from Skull Island. So that's a new miniseries. Another new one from a new company that I've never heard of, Wiseacre Comics, City of Demons. So we'll see how that is. Author Immortal from Image. Brand new Skinbreaker, Kirkman book. Sonya Reborn. That's on issue number 5 from Dynamite. Our Harley Quinn meets Elvira is on issue 4. Thundercats. The Mad Cave, The New Space Age is on number 2. Void Rivals. Again, this Quintesson War, this 6-parter, probably means that Void Rivals will be shipping like 2 a month, just like G.I. Joe did. Oops, that was another cover for Harley Quinn. I will move that over there so you can see it. All right. Then we got us some Young Blood. So we have new ones at number 3. And then we're going to have reprints. That's a second printing of 2. That is a third printing of 1. And this is also a second printing of 2. So if you missed 1 and 2, you can get on that. Wrestle Heist, that one's new by Kyle Starks. Casey Jones, that miniseries continues. Dick Tracy is new. Got another new one from Mad Cave called Astro Quantum, so sci-fi. Temporal, it's number 4. Craniacs. We got a small pile here because I didn't have enough room. So Ignition has No Place. We got the Valiant, the Tales of the Shadow Man. That's on number 2. From Boom, Be Not Afraid. From Mad Cave, Ferocious. That's on number 3. New one from Oni Press, Spirit of the Shadows. And from Iron Ace, I don't know. Deadhead, number 3. Iron Ace. Then we go to Power Rangers Prime. Brand new Conan, Barbarian. And we'll end on Return to Sleepy Hollow, the IDW series. Okay, there we go. So big week, lots of independents, DC and Marvel, just throwing it all out for the end of the month. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay warm. See you later. Bye.